Welcome to our first Virtual Recognition 2020. This is the remarkable milestone in the history of Central 1 Elementary School. Presenting to you now is the most awaited commemorative event, not only for our dear learners, but also to our proud and supportive parents. A year of gaining knowledge and skills, learning new things, a year worth of challenges and opportunities. To our distinguished guest of honor and speaker, our highly competent leaders in education, Dr. Leonor M. Briones, the DepEd Secretary, Dr. Tolentino G. Aquino, Regional Director in DepEd Region 1, Madam Gloria R. Torres, the Schools Division Superintendent, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Mario S. Carino. May I also acknowledge our mentors in Curriculum Implementation Division headed by Dr. Editha R. Pridas, the dynamic leaders of School Governance and Operations Division headed by Mr. Villamor Q. Gloria, our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Milagros B. Fernandez, our School Principal, Mr. Esmeraldo C. Canilang, our Head Teacher, Ma'am Arsenila D. Bautista, our Guidance Counselor, Dr. Norma Espadlan, the teaching and non-teaching staff of Central 1 Elementary School, the GPTA officers headed by Mr. Louis P. Tapiador, our Shining Stars parents and learners, my dear viewers of Central 1 Elementary School, a blessed day to everyone. This first Virtual Recognition 2020 signifies the culmination in another year of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. The trials and hardships that our learners had triumphed is really worth celebrating, since another chapter of their academic lives has come to a close. Our dear viewers, let us all participate to honor and praise our Savior Jesus Christ and thank Him through a prayer, and this will be followed by the singing of the national anthem.
Dear God, thank you for loving me and giving me your all. When I grow up, I will still be serving you. I want to know you more. I want to love you more. I'll never forget you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. I want to know you, Lord. You are a great big God. I'm young and do not know a lot. Come and be my own. I want to love you more, giving you my life and all. You died for me, you sacrifice. I won't forget you, Lord. I love you, Jesus. I'll grow up knowing you. I love you, Jesus. I'll grow up serving you. I love you, Jesus. My life is saved by you. I'll never forget, never forget. I'll grow up loving you.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
behalf of the faculty of Central 1 Elementary School to send his recognition message about the great achievement of our learners. Please welcome our fatherly school principal, Mr. Esmeraldo C. Canilang.
With all sincerity and humility, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to our guest of honor and speaker on this year's recognition rites. Despite the presence of COVID-19 pandemic, she still manages to accept our invitation to serve as our inspiration. As one of the numerous successful alumni of this beloved Central 1 Elementary School, worthy of emulation. It is saddening to know that we missed the golden opportunity to be with her in person or meet her face to face, brought about by this pandemic. My greetings to our C1ES, Dr. Milagros P. Fernandez, to my ever-supportive and dedicated co-teachers, equally supportive officers and members of the CPPA, to you, our dearest parents and guardians, and most especially to you, our dearest awardees for school year 2019-2020. Let me welcome you all on this first ever virtual recognition rites. We, the Central 1 family, did our level best to create this virtual recognition rites, especially dedicated to you, our dearest parents and guardians, in honor of your sons and daughters who academically and non-academically excelled for school year 2019-2020. It is just but fitting and proper to be accorded unto them the due merit, recognition, and commendation we rightfully deserve that the Department of Education, particularly Central 1 Elementary School, would offer. So, with joyful heart, let me convey my congratulations and commendations to everyone, especially to our awardees and their beloved parents and guardians. Finally, your hard work, patience, and incessant efforts have been paid off. So long to the Canadian, the butterfly of the Department of Education in its reforms to achieve quality in basic education. It is a commitment to move towards excellence as nation's aspiration to deliver quality education to our Filipino learners in order to provide them the so-called basic quality education. So let us work together to move forward and make education as our basic priority for our children's future and for our country and the world as well. We always, as usual, give your full support, cooperation, and trust to Central 1 Elementary School as we perform to the best of our ability to cater the basic educational needs of your children in adherence to our school's ideals of excellence, character, and commitment. And as we do our constitutional mandate to provide your children not only access to education but quality education. Secretary Briones concluded that education is our most important legacy. Therefore, education must not stop. It continues amid challenges of COVID-19, a global pandemic. Again, my congratulations. Stay safe and strong always. Your principal, Mr. Esmeraldo Caranto Camila. Thank you.
If one takes a closer look at the alchemy of the achieving person, two distinct virtues pop up. Besides perseverance and hard work, these are pioneering spirit and willingness. Our guest of honor and speaker of this first Virtual Recognition 2020 here at Central 1 Elementary School is the living idiom of a woman who happened to be born at the right time and at the right place, coupled with an impressive background. It was not therefore surprising that she became a public servant. Presenting to you now is no other than architect Susmita Castro Cruz in the United Architect of the Philippines, Philippine Institute of Architects.
It is a great honor and pleasure for me to speak in front of you and be your guest speaker for your recognition rights, especially during this high time brought about by COVID-19. I hope everyone is safe in their houses, and I will just deliver my message shortly. They say that the best view comes after the hardest climb, but I must say that it is the process that makes the perspective worth looking. To our beloved Principal, Mr. Esmeraldo Camila, to the faculties, parents, friends, and all the awardees for today's recognition, a pleasant morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Architect Susmita Cruz, and I am a graduate of our alma mater as a first honorable mention. I think it is time for me to give an inspiration and light up someone's torch in chasing his or her dreams. 14 years have passed, and now I am an architect. I was once like you, who is dreaming to achieve the diploma in college and have that license, and eventually work in the outside world. Alam niyo, mahirap. Mahirap yung pagdadaanan mo na process. Pero I think it is the process that makes the satisfaction of life and what you are now. It makes it more enjoyable. It makes it more fulfilling to have that license. And then now, because you work hard, you have worked every single centavo dahil pinaghirapan mo, and then you study. Lahat ng bagay na meron ka ngayon, mas na-enjoy mo yun. It doesn't matter kung gaano ka-expensive, gaano siya ka-social, gaano siya ka-fresh, like maganda sa Instagram. What matters is kung ano yung nakahain sa table. You know guys, in that 14 years of me who aspires to be a successful career woman, I have seen myself that I need to improve more and I can do more. Siyempre everyday, diba? We're looking in the mirror and talking to ourselves na, why am I here? Why am I stopped here? Na hindi ka lang estudyante na nangangapa. Hindi ka lang estudyante na nandyan lang, umupo. Tapos, at the end of the day, hindi ka lang magiging estudyante na hahabol sa grades. Because grades doesn't make you less of a person. Aminado ako, I am a grade conscious person. Just like you. Naging hoarder ako ng line of 9. And I must say na all my grades are line of 9. But eventually, it so happened that hindi pala lahat ng bagay is susukat lang sa grades. It will depend later on your diskarte, on your pagiging matapang, on your pagiging palaban, and on how you analyze things. Kasi at the end of the day, yung grade, it doesn't measure how, it will not measure your success in life. Kasi, I am talking in front of you on the point of view of an architect. Just like in chasing your dreams. In chasing your dreams, it is the same way as planning your dream house or planning your building. On the point of view of an architect, you need to plan, you need to design, and you need to strategize. So, if you fail, maybe you didn't prepare. So in order for you to achieve your dreams, you need to prepare, you need to plan, you need to strategize. But then, we need to have a core foundation. And I must say, and I must thank everyone during my grade school, especially my teachers who have seen my potential and who have seen the best in me, because they are the ones who have put me and pushed me to my limits. And I know I am not the best, but I can do more. They have seen the potential in me, kaya napaka-importante yung mga teachers na i-push yung students and makita nila yung fuel that drives within that child. Because later on, that fuel will go far. It will go miles. So to sum this speech that I am delivering, I would like to give points on our theme. Sulong ito kalidad, pagkataguyod sa kinabukasan ng bayan. The main core of a building is its strong foundation, as well as a successful man, he needs to have a quality education. And it ends up on what the school has to offer. And I think naman that the quality education does not end on the books, on the theories, but on the values and on the personality that we impart on the students. Because in everyday life, ang libro, nandyan lang. We are here to read books, but in order to apply it properly, we need to have the discipline, that respect, that consistency, and we need to surround ourselves with people who have the best views in life. And that sums up the quality education. And this is very timely because I am in this pandemic time, they're planning to have an online class. So let's not stop ourselves in learning, because every day is a continuous learning. Yung everyday na may natutunan tayo, that very small thing, if you add it up, that will equate to a bigger portion of our life. Especially yung mga bagay na we didn't even have to solve on the books, and the things that we didn't read on the books, but on the manner of the application, the day-to-day living. So I would like to thank every one of you who have managed to learn and to hear and to be able to have the presence of online recognition rights. Thank you for coming, and I am sending my warm congratulations to everyone who have made this school year successful and made this event successful. Thank you, and mabuhay alma mater. Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you for your stimulating and captivating speech. On behalf of Central 1 Elementary School, accept our sincerest thanks and appreciation. We are so proud of you. Your inspiring tale is how to never lose sight of goals in life is highly appreciated. Thank you for sharing your road to success. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear viewers, presenting the Academic Excellence Awardees of Central 1 Elementary School for this school year 2019-2020.
Good day, everyone. Today we're about to witness the virtual recognition rights of SPED awardees for school year 2019-2020. Let's start with SPED Matulungin under the advisory of Mrs. Sinaida G. Parayawan. Aljan May Rosario, Good Communicator Awardee. Joao Francis M. de las Alas, Collaborative Kid Awardee. Jemima T. Canilang, Determined Kid Awardee. Gabriel E. Magat, Neat Kid Awardee. Renalyn P. Barlaan, Batang Maasahan Awardee. Now let's move on to SPED Sipag under the advisory of Mrs. Helen B. Gutierrez. Nathaniel Tuason, Creative Arts Awardee. Nicole Tirambolo, Performance Champ Awardee. Melody Dado, Princess of the Dance Floor. Gabriel J. Jacobo, Masigasig Awardee. Zoe Z. Chodoro, Kaya Ko Awardee. Now let's move on to SPED Magalang under Mrs. Michelle S. Cancino. Chris Han G. Nocito, Star Dancer Awardee. Aldo Mostances, Star Dancer Awardee. Leonardo Joso, Neat Kid Awardee. Adriana Cassandra A. Rosario, Batang Maasahan Awardee. And Chloe Maramba, Eager Weaver Awardee. Now let's move on to SPED Malikhain under Mrs. Rodora C. De Vera. Charles D. Aquino, Performance Task Champ Awardee. RJ M. David, Determined Kid Awardee. J. Mike D. Nas, Brave Soul Awardee. Erich Blight P. Barcena, Cheerful Awardee. Diana Ross P. Porbe, Patience Awardee Advocate. Eliza May C. Solomon, Golden Heart Awardee. And now, let's move on to SPED Mapagmahal under Mrs. Angelique Georgina Mosel A. Idrain. Bradley Kalikasan Jr., Spunky Spirit Awardee. Lucho Gideon, Spectacular Speaker Awardee. Ethan Andre Tumanan, Artistic Awardee. Michael Tumanan Jr., Eager Weaver Awardee. Claire Ashley Vergara, Batang Masigasig Awardee. Congratulations to all the awardees!
Behind all of this success of the grade 1 learners who really serve as their inspiration, here are the grade 1 teachers. Let us meet them one by one.
I do believe that the secrets behind this significant event are not only teachers who have rendered their invaluable service by guiding these learners to the right path, but also the parents who give them the support financially, love, and encouragement in every activities in the school. According to Howard Gardner, that brain has evolved over millions of years to be responsive to different kind of contents in this world. Language content, music content, numerical content, and more. These things can be nurtured by the guidance of our teachers. Many wants being recognized, but a few are worthy of recognition. It is worth it because you work hard for that recognition. And now, presenting to you the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 1 Malikhain Fast Learners School Year 2019-2020.
Abon K-12 Uson with high honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Amadeo G.P. Abon. Bulatao Joresa May Rosario with high honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jujet Bulatao. Solipa Ray Noli Ambanlog with high honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Paul Solipa. Beltran Mel Hazia Castro with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Haji Beltran. Cortez Briggs Justin Ingo Guzman with honors. Son of Mr. and Mrs. Jubeth Cortez. Risuelio Janela Andales with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Virgilio Risuelio. Lumboy Carleno Metria Rizal with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Carlito Lumboy. Samera Riley Ashton Benitez with honors. Son of Mr. and Mrs. Roy Samera. Risuelio Alex Simone Kasingan with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Eldred Risuelio. Alcero Kilian Lee Austria with honors. Son of Mr. and Mrs. Christian Alcero. Lilin Jade Marian Guzman with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Calibin. Rosal Jezreel Chloe Panillas with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jerry Austria Alia Kim Kagiwa with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Arnold Austria. Peralta Precious May Makam with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Crispin Peralta. Santos Haita Eunice Cao with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Oliver Santos. Nesahon Jewel Carla Menendez with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Nesahon. Padlan Christian Emily Avalos with honors. Son of Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Padlan. Avalos Althea Misha Uson with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Avalos. Santos Althea Joy Peralta with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Alfredo Santos. Lucadio Norichel Macalanda with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Loreto Lucadio. Marquez Evelyn Visadas with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ramel Marquez. Katunggal Macy Bantilan with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mark Anthony Katunggal. Ramos Trexie Miles Saison with honors. Daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rogelio Ramos. Rosario Edwin Kyle Mamarato with honors. Daughter of Mrs. Edna Lee Rosario. let us meet the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 1 Masipag under Mrs. Evelyn de Guzman. Dana Joy B. Tamundo, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Tamundo. Joaquin Manuel Jose T., son of Mr. and Mrs. Martin. These are the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 1 Malikhain Fast Learners under the advisorship of Mrs. Maria Venus R. Castro and the advisorship of the Grade 1 Masipag, Mrs. Evelyn Guzman. Congratulations to all of the successful learners of this year, 2019-2020. Congratulations once again.
Central 1 Elementary School proudly presents Virtual Recognition Exercises Grade 2 School Year 2019-2020. Presenting the dynamic and passionate Grade 2 teachers of Central 1 Elementary School. To Bo Bennett, a dream becomes a goal when action is taken toward its achievement. Therefore, don't abandon your dreams. Take purposeful action to start the journey that will make your dreams a new reality. Let us witness the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 2, Batch 2019 to 2020. Abiliera Shiloh Pearl Tala with high honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Perfecto Abiliera. Fernandez Franz Aaron Trumata with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Fernan Fernandez. Valerio Mary Rosel Ignacio with honors. Special recognition for being one of the Division MTAP qualifiers. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roger Valerio. Bacani Dominic Ferrer with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Julius Bacani. Rosario Seth Alian Estrada with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alfred Rosario. Gutierrez Alexander Banique, with honors. Special recognition for being one of the Division M top qualifiers. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Danilo Gutierrez. Katunggal Altea Bantilan, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark Anthony Katunggal. Torres Zairine Jelay Bulataw, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Benzar Torres. Soriano Rizzi Posadas, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Resty Soriano. Merera Jace Matthew, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parent, Mrs. Jonaline Merera. Lumibaw Kia Jean Bulataw, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Rector Lumibaw. Ursua Daniel Thomas Rosario, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Urbano Jr. Ursua. Bautista Daphne Gail Mainigo, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Morris Albert Bautista. Prestosa Wendy Macapagal, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. William Prestosa. Mangandi Kayla Ada Igana, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Mangandi. Valdez Cesar Almer Magcalas, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cesar Alan Valdez. De Guzman Samantha Salazar, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Emmanuel De Guzman. Dumlao Reynalyn Sarmiento, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Henry Dumlao. De Guzman Grant Albert Lexis De Guzman, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Robert De Guzman. Sarenas Francesca Isabel Magat, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ariel Sarenas. Deldacan Ryan Jedrick Cristobal, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Deldacan. Urayan Odrea Sanchez, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rodrigo Urayan. Arenas Justin Royce Lino, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joey Arenas. Aquino Raver John Parayawan, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jervy Aquino. Lavarias John Rain Ferrer, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Fe Poco. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ray Lavarias. Agapito Chelsea Francisco, with honors. Advisor, Mrs. Judeline Estrada. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Edgardo Agapito. Again, congratulations to the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 2 Batch 2019-2020. Mabuhay po tayong lahat at maraming salamat po.
Today, not everybody may have made it to the top, but those who did are the ones called cream of the crop. So to our honorees, congratulations! May your shining example continue to inspire and transpire the youth of today in their continuous quest for the academic excellence. And now, let us all witness the virtual Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 3. With high honors, Prado Ephraim Veril P. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Prado. Arellano Abby P. is the daughter of Police Master Sergeant and Mrs. Roberto C. Arellano. Bauzon Jandrex Brent C. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jessie Bauzon. With honors, Peralta Princess Micah M. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Crispin Peralta. Samera Rafael Andre B. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Roy Samera. Marine Acacia Queen L. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Marvin Marine. Dumlao Queen Elizabeth S. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Henry Dumlao. Usadas Yvonne Kim A. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Maki Posadas. Inzon Mienda C. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Brenda Inzon. Risuelio Yuan Joren P. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Joselito Risuelio. Salusagcol Ren Simon B. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Roberto Jr. Salusagcol. Ferrer Justin Nathan M. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Ferrer. De la Cruz Maria Princess Nicole P. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Frederick de la Cruz. De Vera Christine May M. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edgar de Vera. Ballesteros Gian Rana B. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ron Ballesteros. Himuya Jesan D. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jesse Himuya. Ambanlok Siren Rian M. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rex Matthew Ambanlok. Gain Christine Audrey V. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Philmar Gain. Layakan Yuan Lee M. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jojo Layakan. De Vera John Raymond G. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rafi De Vera. De la Cruz Philip Lawrence P. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Reynald De La Cruz. Arenas Janine May L. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joey Arenas. Bumenlag Jacqueline P. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Leonila Lalaine Bumenlag. Dakiwag Lorene Cassandra P. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Donald Dakiwag. Dolores Jolem Marvin F. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Domingo Dolores. Aquino Antoinette P. is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Janet Aquino. And last but not the least, Lira Emmanuel Andrew S. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Edgardo Jr. Lira. Once again, congratulations to our dear learners and to the proud parents. Thank you and God bless us all.
Central 1 Elementary School of San Carlos City Division, headed by Mr. Esmeralda C. Canilang, Principal 3, and Mrs. Arsenila D. Bautista, Head Teacher, proudly presents the first ever virtual recognition. This is Mrs. Flordelisa C. Pidlawan, and I have the honor to present to you the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 4 Malikhain School Year 2019-20 with high honors. Jandeo U. Abon, son of Mr. and Dr. Amadeo Abon. With honors, John Mark C. Soriano, son of Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Soriano. With honors, Jameline P. De La Cruz, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy De La Cruz. With honors, Christine Grace C. Roque, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gilmar Roque. With honors,
Princess Julienne V. Cruz, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Julius Cruz. With honors, Armel Q. Arenas, son of Mr. and Mrs. Alfonso Arenas. With honors, Euris Briel C. Rosario, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Bernard Rosario. With honors, Maria Daniela V. Barrera, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Norberto Barrera. With honors, Marley Chris D. de los Santos, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Marlon de los Santos. Althea Leona M. Malikden, with honors, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Arnel Malikden. With honors, Alexis B. Mahasher, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Julie Mahasher. With honors, Jaline A. Rizala, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joven Rizala. With honors, Justine J. M. Mesahon, son of Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Mesahon. With honors, Princess Julian P. Ramos, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Arsenio Ramos. With honors, Nikki Clarice C. de Guzman, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Marvin de Guzman. With honors, J. J. Avellana, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. J. Avellana. With honors, Kim Erich M. D., daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robencio D. With honors, Mike Moses R. Motin, son of Mr. and Mrs. Michael Motin. With honors, Cristel S. Soriano, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Soriano. With honors, Cristally P. Padlan, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Romel Padlan. And Krista Denise P. Morante, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Christian Morante. Ladies and gentlemen, the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 4 Malikain School Year 2019-2020. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, are the grade 5 teachers of Central 1 Elementary School hosted the first Virtual Recognition 2020. This juncture, my dear friends, we believe that not only learners should be recognized, but also the parents who have worked so hard. Take a deep breath, my dear viewers, as we all witness the Academic Excellence Awardees of Grade 5 learners at Central 1 Elementary School. Pagunzan Josiah Zach Bulataw with high honors. Resultan Ariana Marie Bugarin with high honors. Baniked Faith Julia Surla with honors.
Salvador Marco Luis Bautista with honors. Cabanilla Briggs Wesley Cayabyab with honors. Canlas Beverly Rosario with honors. Sanchez Kian Marion Cayabyab with honors. Di Guzman Hermione Eds Solomon with honors. Mendoza Gwen Victoria Ochong with honors. Corpus Gabriel Iya Sebastian with honors. Kabansag Aaron Dioner Magat with honors. Estrada Prince Kyle Cayabyab with honors. Manrilia Sheila Beatriz Cancillar with honors. Kitalig Marian Malasan with honors. Kasipit Halikate Kabway with honors. Di Guzman Ralph Lawrence Davao with honor. De La Cruz Mark Noah Paningbatan with honors. Miras Charlene Joy Cayabyab with honors. Overos Janina Camisha Del Monte with honors. Del Prado Sahara Charis Castro with honors. Lavarias Novril Ferrer with honors. Rayawan Trisha May Salangan with honors. Vergara Cesar Lawrence Sison with honors. De La Cruz Rian Paula Pamintuan with honors. Tagay Liana Jane Castro with honors. Binluan Savannah Cruz with honors. Bernasor Bernadette David with honors. Castro Riza Shane Valerio with honors. Matala J. Christine Arcangel with honors. Galicia Adea May Punay with honors. Ginto Trisha May Mendoza with honors. Malikdem Ciens Alfeus Frias with honors. Soriano Yeshmel Savine Balansay with honors. De Leon Trisha Nicole Rivera with honors. Dino Julia Cassandra Cayabyab with honors. Parayawan Elijah James De Guzman with honors. Kagiwa Shandy Kate Igilos with honors. Rosario Natalie Faith Agapito with honors. Aquino Mil Azil De Guzman with honors. Madrigal James Ailey Katungal with honors. Arcipe Giancarlo De Guzman with honors. Olaires Arwin Sith Valdez with honors. Thank you for your participation, and again, congratulations to all of our Grade 5 awardees.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Do 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 do.
all glory and honor must be paid to our Almighty God. For that, let us all witness the Thanksgiving song prepared by the Grade 1 learners of Central 1 Elementary School.
Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks.
Please pay attention for the closing remarks of Mrs. Arsenila D. Bautista, Head Teacher 3 of Central 1 Elementary School. Toward the end of the year in the hallway, a sign hang on the wall. From this moment, you are here. For learners, it's a time of transition from one grade to the next. For parents, today is a milestone day, a day of deep reflection and a day to celebrate. For teachers, it's a day to acknowledge the completion of another successful school year. Time moves quickly in our lives, but don't let today pass without recognizing the importance of this moment in our respective journeys. Once again, congratulations to our Academic Excellence Awardees of Central 1 Elementary School for this school year 2019-2020. Thank you for your participation. This is your teacher Janice U. Abon signing off.